Alright, last try I've got in me today. Raise your max HP by 11, Transformer card, or... Let's take Transformer card. Without even looking at what's going on and transforming a strike, it becomes Drain Power. Okay. I see the only... Okay, I see... one viable path, really, and it has 0 elites. Or it has 1 elite, rather. Which does not feel good. So, defend, defend, Drain Power. Bodyguard, defend, strike. Defend, defend. Unleash. Drain Power, strike. Bodyguard. Defend, strike. Done. Okay. Dirge or Blight Strike? I am a fan of doing some Doom, but maybe I should try leaning a bit more into summoning and souls. I am more likely to see another Blight Strike than I am another Dirge, so I should probably do that. Alright, let's give it a try. 5 HP, gain a colorless card reward. One of 5 random cards. Sleight of Flesh is back. I'll let it be a curse for now, because chances of me not getting something that goes with it is pretty low. Bodyguard, defend, defend. Probably, if I do strike, strike, unleash, okay. Okay. If I do Drain Power, unleash, strike, that's 1 short. What if I do Drain Power, unleash on you, Drain Power on you, unleash on you, strike. No, he's going to be hitting for 12, but... Okay. Rattle. So. Definitely not ready for an elite, although an attack potion could give us something pretty good for that. Sharp, nimble, or swift. I don't have any. I have 1 power. I think the block would only apply to my defense. More AoE, probably. Sure. Almost there. 2 strikes. Seance. Okay, what do we have? Waterfall Giant. Eh. Grave Warden, Page Storm, Seance. Let's take Seance. And then that's a use for my Sleight of Flesh until I get cards that actually do inflict status conditions. Okay. Soul. Of course it would be one of my top 2 cards. It was the second card in my draw pile 2 shuffles in a row. Makes me a little salty. Delay? No, let's take delay. All right. Soul plus. Deal 13 damage. Dream Power. Does more damage and upgrades more cards. Okay. Upgrade a random card in your deck. Pay 35 gold and upgrade a random card and keep feasting. Lumber into his shack with a bright but crooked sign that reads, "Endless feast, pay what you hunger." Inside, a willowy multi-armed chef is deftly preparing bites of food and places them onto a winding chitinous belt. One of the chef's arms point to a sign, 35 gold each. Yeah. You grab the spicy snappy from the belt and scarf it down. Tasty. Oh. Oops, now I'm adding cards. Do I grab a potion? You grab the fried eel from the belt and scarf it down. Tasty. Sure, let's grab a potion. Fish oil. Grab the suspicious condiment from the belt and scarf it down. Tasty. Upgrade a random card. Seance is now upgraded. You grab the spicy snack. Okay. Now that you've had your fill, you continue along your way. Alright. Alright, that was... Oh, wow. Super punished. I'm not finding any cards that say anything about inflicting statuses. Or inflicting debuffs. Prolong, delay. Let's upgrade so. Delay. Bodyguard. So. Defend. Okay. 21. Yeah, that's fine. Defend. Defend. Okay. Eight. what can I do here? I can delay and defend. Unleash for 8. Then I'll have 9 left. And then I can strike, and then I have nothing left to defend myself with. There we go. Putrefy, Defy, and Countdown. What do we get? We're gonna bury you. Defend, unleash, strike. Turn. Yeah, let's turn Sleight of Flesh into that. Take 1 damage. Huh. I can drain power, strike, and save 9. Let's do that. Unleash, defend, defend. I'm noticing that I'm pretty consistently drawing drain power like early. Okay. Summon 15, Happy Flower. Deathbringer, huh? Let's do that. Let's do that. Seance. On a strike. Sleight of Flesh. Drain power. So 10 damage incoming. I can do defend, prolonged dirge. I'll still take damage, but it's not as bad as it could be. Wait, did I even take damage there? Thank you, Strike Dummy. I don't think any of these are as valuable, or this is as valuable as anything that I already have. Let me see. Of the cards I've added, 1, 2. Yeah, I need to grab more defensive cards. I don't hate the idea of having a berry in my deck, but I don't have the energy to currently use it, except on Happy Flower turns. All right, here we go. Perfect. Seance on a strike. Deathbringer. Dirge. Sleight of Flesh. Countdown. Okay, now we're moving. Dirge. He'll gain 9. He'll go up to 10. Or play 5. He'll go up to 7. There we go. I can just play Barry if I want. Defend, Seance, a strike, because I no longer need any attack cards. Good turn for Dirge. Seance, Barry. Okay. I can play I can play defend, Dirge, and block for 16. Plus 18 is 34. 25% of 36. What's so that's be 9 less, so 27. So I've played this, it goes to 27. And then I can play a defend, and then I'd be blocking 21. Only take 6. Versus defend, Dirge. Where it's 16 plus 18 is 34. Okay, defend, Dirge blocks for more. Alright, whenever you play a soul, summon 1. That sounds pretty good. Let's do that. Sounds like a good block plan. Alright, what do we got here? I could maybe see myself wanting to go to that early shop. Seek out fires. If I go along here, I get 1 elite. Or I get 2 elites and 3 fires, which I think is the best I'm going to be able to do. But what do we get here? In turn with unspent energy, gain additional energy, 2 energy next turn. Sacrifice card rewards to pale. Every 2 sacrifices contain a relic. I think that's what I need. Right? Rewards me for keeping the deck lean. Pale's Tears is also very tempting, but I see myself using my energy more often than not. Let's try that. In which case, I probably want to go to more combats than events here. Fuck it. Take my card back. Grave Warden Plus is a card I want. So defend, defend. Grave Warden Plus, defend, prolong, sleight of flesh. Soul, devour life, soul. All right, only take 6. Sacrifice. All right, let's go. I'm definitely playing Deathbringer this turn. Ouch. Sure. Perfect. Okay. So I just need to avoid taking damage this turn if I can help it. I did it. Sacrifice. And I get miniature cannon. Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. Okay. So that's now 16 to all. That's now 15. And any attack cards that upgrades deal more. Okay, okay. Let's go here. Suddenly that whetstone looking real fine. That's also tempting. I think whetstone, bury, and strike, the aka my 2 least likely to be played attacks. Let's go to an elite. Sleight of flesh is essential. Ouch. Countdown. Delay, dirge. All right, Deathbringer. 1 down. If I play this, I think they're all dead. Yeah. But I take more damage. So do I save 5 health? Or do I... It's a rest right after this? 10, 14. Blocking for 9. So I only take 5 to begin with. Wait, no. Plus 7. 13. Take 13? That's a lot. Yeah, let's do that. Grave Warden. Delay. Gets me to the next turn at least. Okay. I want that negative pulse so bad right now. Yeah. And we're resting. Well, I'm glad I rested. Drawing none of your block cards on the first turn really sucks. Devour Life, Grave Warden, Delay. Let's turn Bury into that. This is 2 of those 4 hits. Six. Defend, defend, prolong. Okay, finally. Whew, scary. Shuriken, block potion, another slice of flesh. That is tempting. Start with 10 block is huge. So I can defend. Bang. Probably just a random defend. Defend, strike, dirge. Take that block potion. 27. This is coming in for 33. Okay. This one's annoying, but relatively low priority. Prolong, sleight of flesh. Okay. He's dead this turn. So are you. Another Devour Life. What do we get? Whenever Aussie attacks, gain 2 block. Thinking I can get a remove at least. Whenever you play soul randomly loses 6 HP. Could be better, could be worse. Death's Door, though. And an energy potion. Definitely resting. Oh. This might be GG. Grave Warden, Energy Potion, Deathbringer, Defend, Defend, Prolong. Soul. Death's Door, Drain Power. So Dirge. Turn one of those souls into a soul plus, why not? Nice. Okay, this deck scales relatively well. Spirit of Ash. Whenever you play an ethereal card, gain 4 block. I'm gonna sacrifice that one. And that. Deathbringer. Poke. Melancholy. Yes. Get in here. Holy shit. Big heckin' defense card. I think the Chosen Cheese is better on this character than I give it credit for. I take 1 if I don't play this, but this gets me a lot closer to winning. Let's do this. I kind of need that in play. All right, Melancholy is in a good spot now. Okay. So now Drain Power, Delay, Strike. What am I converting here? Probably Berry Plus. That sure was a shitty card to pick up on my part. Defend. I can do Negative Pulse, Grave Warden. Okay, I think I'm definitely playing Grave Warden regardless of what I do at the end of this turn. Yeah, that was worth it. Deal 18 damage, get him weak, add more Doom. All right, let's go. Definitely not changing that. Perfect. Ooh. We got to get that card upgraded. $42 incoming damage. Holy shit. Okay. I just got to survive this turn and I'm good. 21 plus 27 is enough to kill me. Well. I guess we get to play again. Shared Fate, Domain. Shared Fate actually would not be a bad one to grab. But I think Domain is the real gem here. Okay. I'm thinking this way. Probably there. Avoid the elites. And then whichever path I go there will probably just depend on if I want to, if I don't spend much money in that first shop. Alright, let's see. Your gods are dead. Rumors say you can bestow blessings for those who wish the architect dead. I appreciate someone capable and shall grant a measure of my power. Next time, don't kill my guards. Enchant 3 cards on the deck with Swift 3. Signet Ring. Upon pickup, gain 999 gold. Wait. Crazy. 5th card you play each turn is free. If I can... Wait. That's huge. Both of these are big. I'm going to try the Brilliant Scarf. But, wow. Let's see, they're doing 21. Okay, I can do Bodyguard, Unleash, Strike, Prolong, Deathbringer. Death's Door, Devour Life. Okay. Dredge. Put 3 cards from your discard pile into your hand and exhaust. Let's sacrifice that. Bronze Scales. Cool. New event. I haven't seen this one. How long has it been since you ate? Wait, what's that fantastic smell? Following the scent, you reach a cozy campground with all manner of tasty mushrooms being cooked. You don't consider the safety of eating these mushrooms because you were so hungry. So hungry that you don't notice the dead adventurer. Big mushroom. Draw 2 fewer cards at the start of each combat. Raise max HP by 20. Or lose 15 HP and upgrade 3 random cards. Let's try it. Defend, Domain, and... Okay, wait. Those were good cards to upgrade. Alright. I feel like I might want to reroute to fight more enemies. Shit. Alright. Deathbringer, Dirge. Negative Pulse, Defend, Unleash. $66. That'll do 99. 2, 3. I need 1 more energy to be able to play all my cards. Damn it. Ouch. Guess this card doesn't really matter. Oh! Scary. Cure all. Sycamore Fetch. Sacrifice. 16 incoming. Not quite what I was hoping would happen. Please don't be attacking. Oh, good. Good. Seance on a strike. Delay, prolong, bodyguard, strike. All right, he's down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Grave Warden. So, Soul. Wait a second. Can I do something like... Let's do that. 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 I could have just ended the fight right there. Oops. Call of the Void is back. No thanks, I'll take a Vajra. Let's take a rest. Whenever you use a potion, gain 3 strength this turn. Not a bad thing to get. I don't think I want any of these cards. What about potions? Vulnerable, weak, or cure-all? I can buy cure-all and remove unupgraded strike. Rest again. Go to event. At the start of your second turn, gain 2 energy. Okay. I think it's time for Death's Door to be at its most useful. Okay, we're gonna do that. Devour life. Domain. Drain power. Death's Door. Against this enemy, I really need to... be ready. Yeah, let's do that. Seance, defend. Deathbringer. Oh, that's bad. That was like... Am I trying to throw? Seance. I should have picked the big bonk card. That was one played. Wait, I can do delay, prolong, or delay, drain power, prolong. Okay, and then it's Deathbringer that's free. Dirge. Liquid Memories is an excellent one. Pocket Watch is pretty good. I feel like it would be a waste at this point to not take another and sacrifice. On the other hand, 2, 3. So, Soul Deathbringer. And then what's coming my way? 6. 26. So if I play defend, I'm full blocking, and then I can just play whichever one of these I want. And then they all die. Just in case. That's an incredible find right before the final one. And then Gambling Chip is also incredible to get right before the end. Okay. Okay. Sentry mode. Soul. Negative pulse. Transform. Probably berry, right? And damage to a random enemy. Exhaust. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. All right, I think that's it. I think we finally got a win today. So let's keep all this as it is. Let's see, what are we getting rid of here? Let's get rid of Unleash. Defend Dirge. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can always seance. Strike. 40 damage. Oh yeah, that's right. This is Book of Stabbing mode. Let's see. Bingo. Okay. Get rid of that. Can't play that. And now it's Nemesis mode. So 1, 2. Try to keep those. 3. 4. I guess 5. Transform a Soul Plus into a Soul Plus. Why not? Alright. So that's 28 free damage. 21. Sweeping Gaze. Deathbringer. Negative Pulse. And turn. I picked a bad time to let Melancholy lapse. I can play this, and I can play that. Okay, Sweeping Gaze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I win. And Asti got pretty big. Oh, finally. Well, that was many hours wasted trying to get that result. Did what I must do to maintain order. That score again, huh? What the fuck? Alright.